back to my channel. How are you all doing? It is another weekly update on my Mounjaro weight loss journey. So we are now week 21. So welcome if you're new. My name is Marcia. I'm 53. I live in North Yorkshire in the UK. I started my weight loss journey with Mounjaro on the 21st of May this year, and it is going so well. If you are returning, thanks so much guys. I really appreciate you coming back. I also appreciate your patience with me catching up with my weekly updates, so thank you so much. We are nearly up to date. So week 21, so this is running from the 8th of October up to the 14th of October, and then weigh day was Tuesday the 15th. So yeah, Tuesdays are my weigh days. That was the first weigh day I had when I started my journey, so yeah, it's always a Tuesday. My injection days typically are a Monday. However, because I've been away, there has been a bit of an adjustment with my injection days, and I'm working back towards my Mondays. So my injection for this week, actually, so instead of it being on Monday the 7th of October, because I'd had it late the week before, I gave my injection on the Wednesday the 9th. So it was the day after my last weigh-in, so it was like a couple of days later. I gave it in the morning. So for week 21, my injection was after 5.5 days, and that's absolutely fine. It's just sort of bringing it back so that I can get it next week back onto the Monday, and then we're good to go back in our normal swing of things. So let me just give you a few little starting statistics. I always like to do this at the beginning just to remind people of where I am in my journey, how it started. So if you are new here, then you can sort of see where I was and where I am now. I have got a couple of playlists if you're new, and even if you've been here a while, people don't always realise that I have playlists. So on my playlist, I've got two main ones for my weight loss journey. I've got my GLP-1 Diaries, which includes all of my weekly updates and monthly updates. So the weeklies are just focusing on the weight really and the statistics, and then the monthly updates are more for non-scale victories, like trying on clothes, doing body measurements and things. And my last monthly update, it was just posted a few days ago. I did my start measurements versus my measurements now, and there are some dramatic differences, so do go check those out. It's really important to keep you motivated. I think if the scales aren't always moving with large numbers, not that we want large numbers, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, let me give you a few of my starting stats. So yeah, I started, as I mentioned, on the 21st of May, and my start weight was 13 stone 12.8 pounds. So yeah, virtually 14 stone. It was 194.8 pounds, 88.36 kilos, and my BMI was 32.4, putting me into the obese category. Now in the UK, we've got two licensed injectables for weight loss. So there's Wegovy, which is like your Ozempic, semaglutide, but I'm on Mounjaro, which is tirzepatide, which is the same as Zepbound in the US. So yeah, it's just gone so smoothly. I'm absolutely loving my journey. I've got no regrets, and I've had really nice steady weight losses, and I just feel so happy on it. I feel so well. I've been dead lucky with my side effects. So yeah, if you are thinking about starting a weight loss journey, just do your own research, but honestly, I've got no regrets. I am so happy. I could never have done this without my Mounjaro pens. So yeah, it's just it's incredible. Excuse the farm traffic going by, they've been very busy this week. I just live next to a farm, so there might be tractors and machinery going by, so apologies for any noise there. So yeah, it's gone really well. I've got a couple of notes because I just tried to have a little little idiot's guide to my weekly updates to make sure I don't miss anything. I have also got an Instagram if you want to follow me over there. It is Lady Mawa _weight loss, and on there I just share pictures of my food. If I find any interesting posts or things, I'll share them to my stories, and I put my weights on there usually before I update on here. So yeah, go check that out. So obviously I've had my injection just a little bit earlier this week, and my main side effect again actually is I've had some headaches on waking. I had this very early in the start of my journey, so just a few early morning headaches which typically clear really well, a little bit of insomnia, and some sort of skin sensitivity around my arms. And I get a lot of it right around my hips, around my buttocks, like the top part of my glutes. So just really odd, and it's just more so if I touch it that I'm aware of it, but it's not uncomfortable generally, but it is just there and it's noticeable. So yeah, that's been my main side effects this week, but other than that, it's gone really well. I like to sort of chat to you as well a little bit about my nutrition, and I use the NUTRACHECK app, which is absolutely brilliant for tracking your calories, and you can break it down to your macros, and it's really good. I like it because you can check out what your daily figures were, but then you can also check what your weekly average is, like your weekly daily average, which I find really useful, because obviously some days we eat more than others, some days have got more protein than others, but as long as I'm averaging sort of pretty well over the week, then I'm happy. So for this week, my averages were, so I averaged at 1,339 calories, and I do there's like, I read some research as well that was, and the advice and guidance was you should be aiming between 1,200 and 1,500 calories typically on a GLP-1. Obviously it's going to vary person to person, and like you do you, and you do your own research, but yeah, that's kind of what I use as my goal. I certainly do not want to be below 1,200 calories. I'm happy being like 1,500 calories, and even at 1,600 calories that'd be fine. But yeah, I set my target to 1,500, so I've got a really itchy nose. So yeah, my average this week was 1,339, so I'm happy with that. My protein average was 73.7 grams of protein. So you'll hear lots of people saying, oh, you need to be aiming for at least 100 grams, or you should be having 140 grams. That target really is, I'm not going to say it's meaningless, but you should be looking at how many grams per kilo of body weight you've got. So somebody that weighs, for example, like 140 pounds, you know, like 10 stone, is going to need a different, not as much protein as somebody that weighs like 15 stone, you know. So I think is you need to look at how many grams per kilo. So just look at how many grams you've got, and then divide it by your body weight in kilograms, and that'll give you a number. So yeah, so my protein average was 73.7 grams this week. I've divided that by my body weight in kilos, and that comes at 1.05 grams per kilo. So that is a really good amount. It's a really nice amount. It'll help to maintain my muscle, it helps to repair my muscle like that, and it's a healthy amount for my body. Minimum you should be aiming for is 0.8 grams, and then not exceeding 2 grams per kilo. So there's loads of information about it. Just as I say, just check it out. This is just what I found, this is what I'm following, and yeah. So yeah, my protein intake for the week was actually good, even though I looked at it and I thought, oh, 73 grams, is that enough? But actually, yeah, it is, it's fine. Carb wise, I had 143.5 grams average, and I've set my target to like 150 grams of carbs. So as long as I stay up to there, I'm happy. I'm not on a low carb diet. I don't really believe in them. I don't think we should be like excluding or minimizing food groups. We need carbs for energy, and we need carbs to be able to go about our daily function, and they are really useful nutrient for the body, you know, for fuel. So I mean, I know some people do keto. I don't think it's necessary, especially on Mounjaro. And what I would say is, and obviously I'm not giving medical information here and advice, but if you're a diabetic and you're on certain types of diabetes medication, your nurse should have had a chat to you about the risks of DKA, and obviously, so you do not want to be on a keto diet for, you know, if you're type 2 diabetic or type 1 and you've got certain meds, and also like very low calorie diets can be quite dangerous as well if you're diabetic. So do check your medications, have a chat with your nurse if you're not sure, have a chat with your provider, and that's all I'm saying. But it's just, I just thought I'd just mention that, because I see quite a lot in like Facebook groups and that, people saying, oh, you need to cut your carbs, you need to do this, you need to do that. Everybody's not the same, and that shit can be quite dangerous for your health. So that's all I'm saying on that. But obviously for me, I'm not diabetic, but I was a diabetic nurse in a past life, so that's all. Fibre intake is 14.9 grams. Quite poor, really. I definitely need to try and increase my fibre. So I say this every week, so I need to just try and be a little bit more mindful about that. But yeah, other than that, there we are. Let me just doubly check here. I've done all that. So let's get on to my results. It's the best bit, isn't it? So I have got my information here on my iPad. I use the RENPHO body scales. There is an app that goes with that, so you just open your phone, you stand on the scales, it pairs, and it just puts everything onto the app on your phone. So it's quite nice just to have that there. I also log my weight in my NUTRACHECK app, and then I put it into MyFitnessPal, because MyFitnessPal gives you your percentage, your body percentage of the percentage of your body weight that you've lost since the start of your journey, is what I'm trying to say in proper English. So yeah, let's get on with this. So it's been a really good week, actually, and I have weighed in at drum roll. Oh, this is so exciting. So I'm 11 stone, 0.2 pounds. So that means I have lost 2.2 pounds this week. So quite a surprising weight loss for me, actually. That's definitely on the higher side for me. So I am really pleased with my weight loss this week. Potentially as well, I've had like my injections have been a little bit closer together, which has maybe helped sort of keep that GLP-1 levels in my blood, you know, in my body up a little bit higher than previously. So yeah, I was really pleased with my weight loss this week. So yeah, that's 154.2 pounds, 69.9 kilos, and my BMI is now 25.7. So my BMI is in the 25s. I'm almost a healthy BMI. I find that quite remarkable. I can't quite believe it. So what have I got here? So yes, that means that I have now lost 20.8% of my starting body weight, which is mind-blowing. I am so pleased with that. That's in not even 5 months. That's just shy of 5 months. I just think it's unbelievable. It's incredible. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Yes, but even better is now I've lost over 40 pounds. So it's 40.6 pounds gone. Excuse me, I'm just going to pause you. Sorry about that, I just needed a drink. So yeah, I've lost 40.6 pounds, 2 stone, 12.6 pounds, nearly 3 stone gone. 18.4 kilos is what I have lost. So yeah, I just think that's absolutely fabulous. I'm so happy. I cannot tell you what that means to me. Now I have got my RENPHO scales here, so I'm going to just share some bits here on the screen. I'll move over a little bit, and then I can just insert you here. So as you can see here, I've set my goal to 10 stone. I've said this all the time, I don't really know where I want to be, but I don't think I want to be below that. Right now I'm feeling pretty comfortable as I am, and yeah, I'll have a chat about it sort of in future videos about just sort of setting these final goals and then working towards maintenance, but it's definitely on my mind. And I am now sort of thinking that I'm getting towards the end of my journey. Well, not the end of my journey, the end of my weight loss segment of my journey before going for maintenance. So it is really exciting. So if you have made that transition from the weight loss part to maintenance, I'm really interested to hear how you're getting on, what you've been doing and things. So please do drop a comment down below for me. I really am interested to hear about your journey and what you've done. So yeah, I'd set my goal to so I've set my goal there to 10 stone, and it says I'm 73% of the way to my target, which is fair enough. So, but I just don't know if 10 stone, I might want to be a bit heavier than that once I get there, but that's where we're at just now. So yeah, my BMI this week's gone down by 0.4, body fat's gone down by 0.3%, and as I mentioned, I've lost 2.2 pounds. So just moving along here, you can just see there my little milestones that I've completed along the way. I'm only going to flick through these quite quickly just because I do also need to film my week 22 update. And I'll go into things a little bit more there just to sort of try and get caught back up again. But I did want to put out individual weekly updates just to keep my, you know, to keep that playlist as it should be, with week by week by week. I know lots of you do wait for these videos. I really appreciate you all watching them. I've had quite a few messaging me saying, where's your update? It's here, I'm catching up, I'm nearly caught up. So looking at this, it does break down the body composition bit for you, and it lists all the things. So the scales measure your weight, your BMI, your body fat, skeletal muscle, fat-free mass, subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, body water, muscle mass, bone mass, protein, basal metabolic rate, and your metabolic age. Now, really interestingly here, let's just whiz through here. I'm just, let me just have a little look at this. So it does show you where you are on the little slidey scales. So my weight is still a bit high. My BMI is still a little bit high. My body fat, it still says I'm a fatty. I do need to have a word with these scales, they're very rude. My skeletal muscle, it says, is low. My fat-free mass, it's just got a weight there. Subcutaneous fat is high. Visceral fat is actually really good now. I'm in the average thing, so that's ACE. ACE? Where did that word come from? Body water, I am almost at a good hydration level. My muscle mass is bordering on high, which is excellent. My bone mass is also bordering on excellent, which is really good. Protein is just average, which is fine. Basal metabolic rate is like bang in the middle of average. Oh, this is really good. Look at that. So my basal metabolic rate is 1,352 calories, which is virtually what I averaged eating, which shows I am in a deficit. Obviously, your BMI is just what it tells you here. Basal metabolic rate, it just says here, oh, where are we? Is the number of calories your body needs to accomplish the most basic life-sustaining functions, including maintaining your heartbeat, breathing, body temperature. Then understanding your BMI helps with health management and weight control. So yeah, this is if you are like just to lay in the bed and literally not move. It doesn't include any movement, any sort of calories you burn with your day-to-day activities or anything like that. It is literally just what your body needs to exist. So understanding that is really good. But the higher that number, the more calories your body burns just by being alive. So to increase your basal metabolic rate, really, your metabolic health is what I really want to target and improve as much as I can. But yeah, I'm really happy with where it is. And guys, look at this. My metabolic age is now 56. So it has actually come down 1 year this year, which means I'm metabolically much better than what I was at the start of this journey. I am 4 years younger, so that's good. I am obviously 53, so it's still up a little bit, but it is improving. So this weight loss journey is not damaging my metabolism. I'm increasing my metabolic health, and for that I am absolutely delighted. We'll have a quick little look here at the charts. So as you can see here, there's my little graph for my weight loss. So my weekly average rate now is 1.8 pounds a week. You see it's just trending downwards. My BMI averaging is coming down at 0.3. But yeah, I'm doing well there, 25.7. So close to being within that 20 to 25 category. Body fat is still coming down as well by 0.2% a week. Just doing this just to show you the little graphs and the trends. My skeletal muscle, the percentage is going up. So I'm now at 37.7%. So it's increasing 0.1% a week. Fat-free mass, it's coming down. Subcutaneous fat is coming down. This is my visceral fat. So yeah, this has really improved as well. So this obviously, I say it every week, it's just like the fat around your organs. It's that dangerous fat that does pose risks to your health. So I'm really happy that I'm in a normal range for that. Look at that, I started at 14 and now I'm now at 9. So yeah, I'm really happy. I've definitely made an impact on my health. My hydration is increasing each week. Muscle mass, it says, is less. So, but having said that, it, even though that's coming down, I'm still, if you remember from the little slidey scale, I'm still in a good range, so that is okay. Bone mass is kind of steady away, and protein is increasing. Basal metabolic rate is, it's reduced by about 6 calories a week, but I'm getting lighter, so I need less to sustain my body because I'm smaller. But if I can get that to start to increase, and particularly be really interested as we hit maintenance to see what happens with my BMR. I'm back in the gym, you know, I'm starting exercise again, so it's just really important to see as well how that impacts on it. And as you can see, my metabolic age has dropped, and for me, it's just, that just makes me really, really happy. So yeah, that was a very quick look at the scales. I've also got here the MyFitnessPal little screen, and I just like this because it says there, yeah, I'm down 40.6 pounds, but it's a change of 20.8% of my body weight, and I'm just really happy with that. And then I've just got a little chart here from the NUTRACHECK just to show you what that looks like in the app, just showing you the where I started with. It's just a little graph, and you can just see where I started and how my weight has improved from that, and how my BMI has improved from that. So yeah, that, guys, is everything really. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet, although it's still like over 20 minutes long. So I'm going to be back in a day or two with week 22's update. Then we're caught up, and yeah, I'm just really excited to share all of my results with you. So please let me know in the comments how you are getting on, how your week has gone, you know, any problems you've been having. And I say this all the time, I think it's really interesting to hear if you've got any remedies for your side effects, what's helped, what hasn't, and just like how your week's gone. Have you lost weight? Have you struggled? Are you smashing it? What sort of exercises are you enjoying? Yeah, just give us all the details. We're dead nosy and we love to sort of share it with each other. But for now, guys, that is it. Thank you as always for supporting me. It means so much, and you really do make such a difference to my journey. So take care. I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye for now.